What is up, guys? Gene over here again. On a rainy day, heading home from work now, and figured I'd shoot a little video in the rain. If you guys ever wondered what it's like to ride a sport bike 1000cc in the rain, well, here you go. On this bike, it's actually makes you feel a bit more at ease because there's a rider modes, and I currently have it tuned down to the lowest mode, which is mode D. So you have the highest traction control, highest slide control, I think that's what that is, and the lowest power mode. So that is great for these weather conditions. And yeah, let's go home now. Having these power modes makes riding home in slippery conditions so much easier, man, because it really does tune the throttle down, honestly, and takes that edge off the bike that is not needed in the rain at all. So especially me being on Rosso Corsa 4s, which is Pirelli's street tire, but you know, it's still not the best tire for wet. But let me know in the comments, guys, if y'all like to ride in the rain. Honestly, I love the rain in general, so I really don't care. And this is like considered like really light rain. If it's like downpouring, yeah, it's terrible because you get soaked. But this type of rain is like that really light pitter-patter rain, and honestly, like, it gets your pants wet like a little bit, but like while you move, it kind of like somewhat, the air kind of chills it off you. So oh, it's a big puddle. Oh my god. Power modes for the win. Traction control that you can turn off and on. A lot of things, a lot of the electronics on this bike you can turn off and on, which is very lovely. I read some of the comments on my recent videos. One comment about the herky-jerkiness of first gear. I will say this bike is tuned pretty poorly from the factory, but of course, you know, it's most likely because of emissions and they have to comply with those standards. That's why it's tuned like that. But I plan on rectifying that. I don't think I even talked about the herky-jerkiness, but in first gear, like if you let out the clutch into friction zone, which is about halfway, like the bike, the R1 sounds like it's cammed, like a cam V8 Mustang or whatever. It just makes that really audible cam sound if you were to cam a V8 car or something, and it sounds pretty concerning, but it's normal for the bike. So, but yeah, I plan on getting this bike ECU flash from More Mafia soon, and yeah, hopefully that will wake this bike up, because I have also noticed, you know, the power band seems very flat in spots, especially up top in the higher end, where I know it should be pulling more. It kind of just tapers off. So, and watching some of More Mafia's videos, if you guys watch them, he tunes ECUs and he tunes sport bikes and stuff. He also races them, drag races them. So yeah, pretty informative guy. But watching some of his videos on him tuning R1s, the ECU graph shows that while you're like 90% throttle, I think the ECU controls it and gives you only like like 70% or so. So bummer. Since I'm on the topic of talking about the bike, one thing that's been on my mind about it, and that's something I gotta just grow into or get used to with the bike. Oh great, I'm gonna have to lane split in the rain too. Sorry, I had to burp. But I've noticed the bike isn't flickable as my 06 CBR 1000, which I love that bike dearly. And I do understand that the CBR is a bit lighter. I get the feeling that the R1 is very top heavy for some reason. You know, I can really flick that CBR around. The R1, I'm not sure if I gotta get the suspension just right, but it's like I'm really having to forcibly move this thing around, where the CBR, it was just kind of just effortless. Like the bike had good speed, it was lightweight, and yeah, I am not doing this. I gotta go to the gym, boys. But yeah, it was very flickable, and yeah, let me know if you guys that have R1s kind of sense the same thing. Like, it's very top heavy, and don't get me wrong, it's very flickable, but that CBR, it just had that edge to it. Like I said, I'm not sure if I have to get my suspension right or something. I think this bike is a bit heavier than the 06 CBR, so that could play a part. But yeah, like when I'm in traffic, I can't do like super aggressive like swerving, and well, I can, but it's like slower. You know what? Honestly, this is not bad at all. Riding in this rain with these power modes, it's really not bad at all. Very manageable. Quick shifter, smooth as ever, even in the rain. Power modes all the way down. Well, for the power at least. Traction control all the way up. Slide control up. These newer bikes really are very daily centric, and a true sport bike. You know, I love it. I love, you know, a fast bike that I can daily, you know, and it's comfortable. Oh, what's going on here? I see some lights flashing, and a car stopped. Ooh, someone got in a wreck. Uh-oh. Oh! Power mode 4 literally feels like you're riding a 600. It's so perfect. It's so tame in power mode 4. Oh, the roads are starting to dry up. What would be cool is if you can change the power modes while you're riding. Now that would be pretty amazing. But I guess it's too much for the ECU while the bike is moving to change something like that. Oh god, yep, felt a slip there a little bit. I think I hit a bump or something. Let me take it easy, let me take it easy. I love lane splitting. I will never stop doing it, even if it gets banned. Well, technically, I think Texas actually banned lane splitting. That was one of the new laws passed, I think. Someone fact check me on that, but I think it's true. Regardless, I don't care. I'm still doing it. I do not feel safe. It sounds so counterintuitive to say it's safer for a motorcycle to lane split than just be in a lane. But people who say or try to make negative arguments about it or drive a car and they have never ridden a motorcycle, so they don't understand that all they see is a motorcycle splitting lanes, and first thing that pops in their mind is, oh, look at this sport bike a-hole, can't wait in line like the rest of us, when that's not the case. It's actually safer for us, because the amount of people who get in traffic and then just sit on their phones and just continue to drive forward, you know, it just takes that one look down for them into, you know, traffic stopped, and there you go, you're rear-ended. I feel safer to just keep moving, and that's part of why I've lasted this long on a sport bike and have never crashed before, knock on wood. It's because I ride paranoid. I forgot the term they call it. It's like riding like everybody's trying to kill you. That's how I ride, and it's gotten me pretty far. So. Fast and I ride away from cars. The moment you ride slow with other cars around you, you're at a higher rate and subjective to, you know, accidents. But yeah, that's it for this video. The rain stopped. Road is still slippery. But I'm gonna head to the gym now. I'll see you guys later.